Okay, friends, who doesn't like warm hugs? Today we're going to learn how to draw Olaf, all right? And him giving his big warm hug pose. To make an Olaf, we are going to start with his middle circle, I think. I think that's going to be the easiest way. Let me just, my paper's got a little bit of mark on it, but that's okay. So it's not going to be a perfect circle. It's a little bit crooked, which is fine. So just make your middle circle kind of an oval, and it doesn't have to be perfectly circular because Olaf is not perfectly circular. We can go ahead and add his button while we're at it. Again, does not need to be a perfect circle because it's a piece of coal, and coal is not perfectly circular. Then we're going to make his bottom circle. So let's make some marks so we don't get lost. We got one there and one here. So what we're going to do is kind of make a hook that comes down and goes a little bit straight, and then curve in a little bit straight, and then round up to the back of him. He's got kind of a much bigger bottom circle than top. And then we can go ahead and add his two buttons in here too. Again, not perfect circles, just kind of like coal looking. And they don't all need to be exactly the same size either. And then we'll draw two little feet. All right, so now let's make his head. Now his head is bigger than his bottom circle. So what we're gonna do is start from here and draw a long line up that just curves ever so slightly. And then from this side of his top, we're going to draw a line that curves out a little bit more. And we're gonna stop it a little bit below the one that we drew up here. So now for this top line, we're gonna have it do just like a little S curve. And for the one we drew on the right side, let's have it kind of curve in a little bit like that. So now what we're gonna do is connect these two lines with a semicircle. Next thing we're gonna do is draw his nose. So his nose is kind of like, we see where the cheek is here. I'm gonna come down just a little bit and make a line right here and do a sloping line up, a semicircle here, and then do a circle that connects them. That's gonna be his carrot nose. And then we do a complete circle next to it for his eye. And the other eye is being kind of shielded by the nose. So what we'll do is draw a semicircle that goes around that nose. And we'll do a circle for his eye pupil here. And again, the nose is kind of blocking it on the other eye, so just a semicircle around it. Then he's got some eyelids, so we can just do like a little black semicircle at the top of each eye. And then we're gonna add his eyebrows. Just a little sloping line, straight line down, and then follow that on the other side. Same thing here, we'll do a straight line, sloping line down, and follow it. So kind of like a skinny little triangle. Now we're gonna do his mouth, which is really big. So come down below the nose, almost to the edge of the cheek, and let's just make a dot there. And then let's come to the other side, under where we have this curve line a bit, and make a dot there. So what we're gonna do is connect those dots with a semicircle, and then make a big semicircle under. We're gonna make his tooth just by doing a semicircle there. And then we're gonna color the inside of his mouth. And just do a little smile line here, smile line here. All right, so Olaf needs some hair now, and his hair is made out of sticks. So we're just gonna draw some like stick lines. These do not have to be perfect or look like this, because all sticks look different. And then we'll draw one right next to it. And then one more over here that kind of looks like a hook. It's got a little curving to it. All right, so the last thing we need on our Olaf are his stick arms. We're gonna make the first arm by drawing a line that's a little curvy that goes straight out. From that line, let's draw kind of a tall semicircle. And then from the semicircle, we'll go straight out, do another one. I'm kind of coloring mine in as we go. Then do another little semicircle and one more. Then we're going to connect this line up here and make it a little thicker when it gets to his body. It is a stick, so we're going to add a little knot to it. And then let's just color in his arm. All right, and he's got another arm on the other side. We'll go in his body here and do a semicircle and then do another line, but this one slopes down a little bit. We're going to do the same thing with kind of a straight up semicircle. Come down straight from that, do another one right next door, and then one more there. And then we're going to do another kind of little squiggle line up here, and then we're going to color the whole thing in. Let's give him a little snow to sit on. Maybe a nice snowball next to him. Maybe he's gonna have a snowball fight with somebody. All right, nailed it.